Greetings to all movie buffs. Welcome to the Film Focus channel. We hope you enjoy our content, and please remember to like and bookmark.
The Adventure Legend of Top Gun, Maverick. Top Gun, Maverick is an action-adventure movie, a sequel launched decades after the 1986 classic Top Gun. The film continues the story of Pete Maverick Mitchell, aka Maverick, played by Tom Cruise, a fearless and highly skilled test pilot and U.S. Navy pilot. In this sequel, Maverick returns to his former fighter weapons school, Top Gun, as an instructor, responsible for training a group of young pilots and preparing them to carry out an extremely dangerous mission. The connection between the sequel and the original work, Top Gun, Maverick, is more than just a sequel to an action movie. It is deeply rooted in the emotions and themes of the original while introducing new characters and challenges, providing audiences with an experience that blends old and new. Through the return of the character Maverick, the film explores profound themes of heroism, sacrifice, friendship, and life choices. At the same time, the sequel subtly connects the past and present, and the stories of fathers and sons through the introduction of a new generation of pilots, especially Cot, the son of Maverick's late friend Goose, showing a kind of intergenerational inheritance and change. The purpose and scope of film criticism. This review aims to delve into the many aspects of Top Gun, Maverick, including its homage to and transcendence of the original, the film's themes and symbols, character development, visual and sound design, and the film's significance in contemporary culture and impact. By analyzing the film's plot structure, character creation, and technical innovation, this film review intends to provide readers with a comprehensive perspective to help them better understand and appreciate this film. Additionally, we'll explore how the film touches viewers' emotions and its place in the history of modern cinema. Part 1, Story and Background. Story Overview. The story of Top Gun, Maverick is set more than 30 years after the original Top Gun, and Pete Maverick Mitchell, Maverick, reappears in the audience's field of vision. After a long and illustrious career as a pilot, Maverick now continues to search for the meaning of flight beyond the limits as a test pilot. However, with the rise of drone technology and the gradual marginalization of the traditional pilot role, Maverick faced a major turning point in his career. The story unfolds when he is recalled to Top Gun as an instructor to train a group of elite pilots who will undertake a dangerous and seemingly impossible mission. Among these young pilots, there is a special one, Cock, the son of Maverick's late friend Goose, who has complicated feelings for Maverick. Part 2, Themes and Symbols. Heroism and Sacrifice. Top Gun, Maverick deeply explores the themes of heroism and sacrifice. In movies, heroism is not only shown through battles and victories, but also through the characters' decisions to face their fears, push their limits, and make sacrifices for a greater goal. Especially with Maverick's character, he is willing to sacrifice his own safety and even his life in order to train the next generation of pilots and fly nearly impossible missions. This spirit of sacrifice embodies a kind of heroism that transcends personal interests and emphasizes the courage to risk one's life for the sake of higher ideals and the well-being of others. Master-disciple relationship and intergenerational transmission. The master-disciple relationship and intergenerational transmission are another core theme in the film. The relationship between Maverick and Rooster is particularly significant. It is not just a simple relationship between instructors and students, but also a deep intergenerational transmission. Maverick not only taught the young pilots flying skills and combat strategies, but more importantly, he passed on courage, responsibility, and perseverance in the face of difficulties. This intergenerational transmission reflects the continuation of knowledge, values, and heroic spirit, and is an important emotional link in the movie. Face the past and embrace the future. Top Gun, Maverick encourages viewers to face the past while embracing the future. The characters in the film, especially Maverick, must confront their pasts, whether they be personal losses or professional regrets. By facing their past, the characters find motivation and lessons to move forward, learning how to draw strength from their experiences. This theme echoes plot lines of master-disciple relationships and intergenerational transmission, emphasizing the importance of growth and self-transcendence, and the need to release the past for the future. the battle between technology and humanity. In exploring the impact of technological advancement on human characters, Top Gun: Maverick presents the battle between technology and humanity. As drones and autonomous technology develop, the traditional pilot role appears to be increasingly marginalized. In the movie, the rise of this technology triggered reflections on the role of human pilots in modern warfare, and the irreplaceability of human intuition, courage, and sacrifice in the face of mechanical and programmed operations. Through this theme, the film shows that in an era of continuous technological advancement, the value of humanity and the human spirit still cannot be underestimated. These themes and symbols are woven throughout the narrative of Top Gun: Maverick, providing viewers with profound emotional experiences and reflections, while also emphasizing the enduring value of the human spirit in the face of challenge and change. Part 3: Plot and Structure Analysis. Story Development and Climax Construction. The story development of Top Gun: Maverick follows the classic narrative structure, while skillfully integrating intense plot progression and deep emotional exploration. The film opens by reintroducing the character of Maverick, setting the tone of the story and slowly revealing the challenges to come. As Maverick accepts the mission of being an instructor, the story gradually focuses on his interaction with the new generation of pilots, especially his complicated relationship with the Rooster. This section not only shows the conflict and growth between the characters, but also gradually establishes the emotional foundation of the film. The climax builds gradually through a series of intense training and preparation activities, culminating in the execution of an almost impossible task. This part shows the characters' courage, sacrifice, and team spirit through highly tense aerial combat scenes, while also pushing the audience's emotions to the extreme. Key turning points and conflict analysis. Key turning points in the film include Maverick's acceptance of his mission as an instructor, his acceptance by a new generation of pilots, and the eventual execution of the mission. Every turning point is accompanied by the emergence and resolution of conflicts, which not only promotes the development of the story in terms of plot, but also deepens the relationship between characters and personal growth. Especially in the plot before the mission is carried out, the conflicts within the team and external pressure reach their peak, testing everyone's faith and courage. Through the analysis of these conflicts, the film demonstrates the power of teamwork and the importance of persistence and sacrifice in the face of adversity. The emotional and philosophical implications of the ending. The ending of Top Gun: Maverick is not only the completion of the mission, but also the successful conclusion of the character's personal journey. The relationship between Maverick and Cock is reconciled, symbolizing the bridge between the past and the future. This ending emphasizes the importance of personal growth and intergenerational reconciliation, while also embodying the value of heroism and sacrifice. Philosophically, the film explores themes of courage, responsibility, sacrifice, and the relationship between man and technology. Through Maverick's character evolution and his interactions with a new generation of pilots, the film conveys a profound humanistic spirit that human courage and spirit are indispensable when facing challenges and changes. Part 4: Character Development and Performance. Maverick's character evolution. In Top Gun: Maverick, the character of Maverick, played by Tom Cruise, undergoes significant evolution. Grow from a young pilot full of recklessness and confidence to a mature, thoughtful mentor and leader. The Maverick in the movie is no longer just an adventurer looking for the next thrill, but a hero who understands the great responsibility and is willing to sacrifice himself for a higher goal. This evolution manifested itself not only in his perspective on flying, but more importantly in the relationships he developed with the new generation of pilots, especially the Roosters. Cruise's performance captures this transformation poignantly, showing off the multidimensionality and depth of Maverick's character. Introduction and impact of new characters. The introduction of new characters, particularly Rooster, played by Miles Teller, injects new energy and emotional complexity into the film. Rooster is the son of Maverick's past friend Goose, and his character naturally carries the emotional connection between the past and the present. His relationship with Maverick is one filled with awe, conflict, and ultimately understanding and acceptance, a process that not only promotes character growth but also deepens the film's themes. The new characters' respective backgrounds and motivations add new layers to the story, making the world of the film richer and more three-dimensional. Performance highlights and challenges. The performances of Tom Cruise and Miles Teller are among the highlights of the film. With his superb acting skills, Cruise successfully brought out the evolution of Maverick's character while maintaining the charm and depth of the character. Teller, with his delicate performance, showed the complex emotions and inner world of Rooster, especially in the development of his relationship with Maverick. The chemistry between the two actors brings intense and moving emotional tension to the film. The challenge of acting is how to truly present the inner world of the character, especially the emotions and decision-making in extreme situations. Both Cruise and Teller successfully overcome this challenge, conveying the complexity of their characters and the depth of their humanity through their performances. In addition, the performances of other supporting actors cannot be ignored. They made important contributions to the emotional level and story progression of the film. Part 5: Visual and Sound Effects. Innovation in action scenes and air combat sequences. The action scenes and aerial combat sequences of Top Gun: Maverick are one of the highlights of the film's visual effects, demonstrating extremely high innovation and technical achievements. The air combat sequences in the movie use the latest shooting technology and special effects, bringing an unprecedented flying experience to the audience. These scenes are not only visually stunning, but also achieve huge technological breakthroughs, such as using IMAX cameras to capture pilots' reactions during real flights, which enhances the realism and immersion of the scenes. This innovation not only demonstrates the cutting-edge technology of film production, but also allows the audience to feel the tension and excitement of air combat more intuitively. The balance between the use of special effects and real-life shooting. The movie finds a delicate balance between the use of special effects and real-life shooting. While the film makes extensive use of visual special effects to recreate scenes of high-speed flight and aerial combat, it also focuses on retaining the authenticity and believability of live-action filming. By installing cameras in actual aircraft to capture the real reactions of pilots, and filming in real geographical locations, the film successfully combines high-tech special effects with real flight experiences, providing the audience with a visual feast that is both real and imaginative. The impact of music and soundtrack on emotional atmosphere. Music and soundtrack play a vital role in Top Gun: Maverick, not only enhancing the emotional depth of the film, but also setting the mood for different scenes. The film's soundtrack continues the classic elements of the original work, while introducing new themes and musical elements that perfectly integrate with the plot and theme of the film. Intense air battle scenes, the music intensifies the dramatic tension and urgency. In deeply emotional sequences, the soundtrack delicately expresses the character's inner world and the emotional tone of the film. Through the clever use of music, the film provides the audience with a rich emotional journey beyond the visual experience. Part 6: Perspectives of the Director and Production Team. The director's creative intentions and methods. The director of Top Gun: Maverick, through careful planning and creation, aims to show the audience a film that both pays tribute to the original work and is innovative. The director's creative intention is not only to reproduce the wonderful aerial battle scenes, but more importantly, to explore deep themes such as heroism, sacrifice, growth and the relationship between man and technology through these scenes. In order to achieve this goal, the director adopted a method of real scene shooting, combined with advanced special effects technology, to ensure that the film is both realistic and shocking. In addition, the director also focuses on the in-depth exploration and emotional expression of the characters, allowing the audience to resonate with the characters through the delicate script and the actors' superb performances. Challenges and breakthroughs in the production process. During the production process, the team faced multiple challenges, including how to conduct high-risk aerial filming while ensuring safety, how to use the latest special effects technology to recreate realistic aerial battle scenes, and how to balance the action elements and emotions of the film depth. Through innovative technical solutions and close teamwork, the production team successfully overcame these challenges. For example, the use of custom-made camera rigs to shoot inside real fighter jets greatly enhanced the authenticity and tension of air combat scenes. In addition, The director and screenwriter successfully combined tense action scenes and the emotional development of the characters through carefully constructed scripts and character settings, providing the audience with a story that is both exciting and touching. Film's technical and artistic contributions. Top Gun: Maverick has made significant contributions, both technically and artistically. Technically, the film's production team promoted innovation in film shooting technology, especially in aerial shooting technology, setting a new benchmark for future film production. In terms of art, the film's visual effects, musical soundtrack, and profound theme exploration demonstrate the powerful expressive power of film art. These efforts of the director and production team not only brought an unprecedented audiovisual experience to the audience, but also had a profound impact on the film industry, inspiring other creators to continuously explore and try new creative methods while maintaining the tradition of film art. And technology. Part 7: Cultural Influence and Acceptance. Audience and critics' reaction. Top Gun: Maverick has been widely praised by audiences and critics since its release. Audiences spoke highly of the action scenes, visual effects, and emotional depth of the film, and were particularly impressed by the authenticity and shock of the aerial combat sequences. Many praised the film for its successful blend of intense action and deep character stories, providing an exciting and emotional viewing experience. Critics also praised the film's production quality, the director's directing skills, and the actors' performances, particularly praising Tom Cruise's performance and the film's respect for and continuity with the original work. The place of film in modern culture. Top Gun: Maverick was not only a commercially successful film, but also had an important cultural impact. It not only reignited public interest in and respect for the profession of pilots, but also sparked discussions about themes of heroism, sacrifice, and personal growth. Some scenes and lines from the film have become iconic elements in pop culture, enhancing the film's status in modern culture. In addition, the film's role as a bridge between original Top Gun fans and a new generation of viewers also proves its important role in cross-generational cultural transmission. What the sequel means to fans of the original. For fans of the original Top Gun, Maverick is as much a nostalgia trip as it is a brand new adventure. The film successfully captures the spirit of the original while introducing new elements and characters that breathe new life into the classic story. For fans, it's particularly meaningful to see Maverick, a beloved character, soar again while facing new challenges and growth. The film's respect for the original work and innovation of new stories have deepened fans' love for the series, while also attracting new audiences to join the world of this story. Part 8: Personal Views and Summary. Film critics' personal opinion. As a long-awaited sequel, Top Gun: Maverick not only met the audience's expectations in many aspects, but also exceeded many people's imagination. The film successfully blends high-octane action scenes with deep character stories to provide an exciting and emotional viewing experience. The performance of Tom Cruise and other actors is undoubtedly a highlight of this film, and their acting skills profoundly demonstrate the complexity and growth of the characters. At the same time, the technical and artistic contributions of the director and production team have also set a new benchmark for the film industry. The film's strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. The authenticity of the air combat scenes and the shocking visual effects provide the audience with an unprecedented flight experience. The deep exploration of the characters and the wonderful performances of the actors add to the emotional depth and viewing value of the movie. It respects and continues the original work while introducing new story elements, balancing nostalgia and innovation. Weaknesses. For some viewers, some plot points in the movie may be too predictable and lack surprises. Despite attempts to balance action and emotion, the pacing can feel slightly draggy in some parts. The legacy and future of Top Gun: Maverick. Top Gun: Maverick will undoubtedly remain a milestone in film history. Not only is it a successful homage to the original, it also sets new standards for modern filmmaking, especially when it comes to combining live-action shooting with special effects technology. The film's cultural impact and inspiration for audiences will make it an important reference point for future filmmaking and film studies. Going forward, the film's success may inspire more discussions about heroism, sacrifice, and the relationship between humans and technology, and may prompt studios to consider making more films with similar themes. At the same time, it also provides valuable experience for other film productions, that is, how to attract a new generation of audiences through innovation while retaining classic elements. Summary of movie reviews. Top Gun: Maverick successfully occupies a special place in the film industry with its stunning visuals, deeply emotional narrative, and respect and innovation for the original. This film is not only a story about courage, sacrifice and growth, but also a paean to the spirit of pilots and the human desire to challenge the limits. Through superb performances, innovative use of technology, and impactful music and soundtrack, it provides an unparalleled viewing experience while also triggering thoughts on multiple themes such as heroism, technology, and humanity. The long-term impact of movies on audiences. Top Gun: Maverick's long-lasting impact on audiences lies in how it touches and inspires people's deepest emotions and dreams. The courage, perseverance, and sacrifice for a higher purpose shown in the film will not only be limited to the screen, but will also find resonance in the lives of audiences. The film encourages people not to give up in the face of difficulties and challenges, while also reminding people to value trust and understanding in relationships. Over time, these messages and values may continue to influence and inspire generations of audiences. Overall, Top Gun: Maverick is a film that was ahead of its time, uniquely telling a story that is both ancient and timeless, a story about the pursuit of excellence, facing fear, and personal sacrifice. The film not only enhances the legacy of the Top Gun franchise, but also sets a new standard for modern filmmaking. As time goes by, what it leaves to the audience is not only the thrills and emotions on the screen, but also reflections and inspiration on life, dreams, and the depths of human nature. Although the story of Top Gun: Maverick has ended, the thoughts and emotions it inspired will continue and become an indelible part of film history.